Bless up.
We get the cheese in the stomach. We're gonna go crazy with it.
Yo, welcome to another episode of Mud Talk. It's your boy J5 checking in.
It's your boy Shy, man. We back with another one.
Hey, man, this about to be one of them ones because we got D1. You feel me?
Yeah. Straight
Before
classic.
we get too far, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow us on all the socials, wherever you at, we at.
Y'all know where to find us, man. At AHOTM_. If you're rocking with us, tap in. If you're not rocking with us, tap in, man. You know how it go.
Hey, so I'm kind of giving it away a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just a smidget of who we got on today. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to backtrack to about 2 weeks ago now. I went out there. So, boom. You know, I've been doing a couple of starts at a couple of colleges. You know, I'm trying to get into college coaching. Mm-hmm. So, you feel me? I pulled up at the alma mater, one of them. You feel me? I went to go watch spring practice, pull up on Coach Malzahn, Coach Norvell. You feel me? So I'm watching practice. And mind you, I'm just getting back into college football, so I ain't really been keeping up with what's going on. Facts. So I ain't know who our quarterback was. You feel me? But I'm sitting at practice, and I'm like, who number one is? And it was like, that's the one that's the quarterback that came from Boston College. I already know who the quarterback was at Boston College last year because the shit was popping. You feel me? So I'm like, nah, word. So I'm like, okay, cool. That's when I first got there. So I'm just chilling, you know what I'm saying, walking around practice. And then shit, it just so happened, I'm on the sideline, and then bro just was on the side too. You feel me? So I was like, what's good, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Glad you're here. I'm John Franklin. Ooh. He's like, man, I grew up watching you, man. I was like, dang, that's love, bro. Like, man, you doing your thing, bro. Like, you feel me? You got the keys now. Like, being a quarterback at Florida State, like, that whole weight, you feel me? Like, it's a lineage of greats at that position, at that school. So I'm like, dang, as soon as I heard that, I was like, man, this is the reason why I really want to be a coach. Cause I'm like knowing, you feel me? Like, little bro was like, looked up to me, grew up to him, like, bro, this is the reason. Like, imagine if I could just like really like be around him and pour into him. Like, I know I'm gonna make his dream come true because he don't need me, but just to give him that extra, you know what I'm saying? Fill his cup up just to let him, feel me? So that's what really drive me and want me to maybe be a coach and shit. But, you know, from Miami, Florida, from that crib, you know what I'm saying? Mr. 305. QB1 at Florida State, Tommy Castellanos. What's good, my brother?
What's good, y'all, boy?
Shit, coolin', bro, man. I'm glad, bro. This one big for me, man, just because, you know what I'm saying, I played quarterback at Florida State, and now you taking over, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little bit, you know what I'm saying, it give me a lot of pride to be talking to, you know what I'm saying, somebody that's the face of a university that I chose to go to. You know what I'm saying? Especially a position I played. So definitely appreciate you for hopping on, my brother.
For sure. Anytime.
It's a little nostalgic vibes, huh, Fa?
Anytime.
Man, I ain't been back. That's crazy because when I went to the practice, that was the first time I've been back since like I left, bro. Like,
that's what you were saying. You were like, you was like, you ain't been back in a minute.
Yeah, and the only thing that's still the same, like everything in the old facility is still the same. It's just upgraded minus the training room. The training room is the only thing that was the exact same from when I was there. So like it was just crazy, you know, walking the halls and seeing like, you know what I'm saying, the upgrades and shit. But you know what I'm saying, you know, maybe I got definitely, I'll be pulling up a lot more often now too. I'm definitely come check y'all live for sure.
I definitely
I'm mad I couldn't make that first trip, boy.
You supposed to be there with me too. You see, you missed out on the
slide, man. I was out there training, getting them boys right on the field, bro.
Let's take it back, bro. So like, tell us how you came across this game of football, man. How it all started for you.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I didn't really like football like that growing up, man. I was a basketball player. I always liked to hoop, you feel me? So I was, growing up just seeing, I got a lot of brothers, got a lot of siblings. So just growing up seeing my older brothers when playing and, just thriving at the sport and, getting, collegiate offers and stuff like that. It just, made me fall in love with the game.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know how many people we brought on that was like, I ain't even like football at first. Or football was my first sport.
Football
it's just crazy how you...
I don't like getting touched, man. I don't like getting hit. So.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like that's what make us good though, bro. Cause we out there.
My job ain't to truck people or to, bulldoze, you know what I'm saying? My job is to score touchdowns and put points on the board. And that means running past people or making them miss or, trying to get there. So I don't really care about all that contact and all that, all that crazy
I
stuff.
live by one rule, Bill. You can't hit what you can't catch. That's exactly what made me real fast, bro. I ain't
You
trying
can't
to
hit what
deal
you
with none
can't
of that.
see.
Man.
I'm out that bitch like a blur. Fuck.
It's what you can't see.
No cap. Hey, so what
high
was it
schools?
that what you about to say, Fire?
I want cause he from Miami. So was you down in Miami in high school, or you already had moved up to Georgia by that time?
I moved to Georgia around like I want to say like 4th, 5th grade.
Okay.
Oh, you was out there early
grade.
then.
Yeah, but like I always go back to the crib. That's the crib. Like my family from there.
Mm-hmm.
My whole pop side of my family stayed in Miami, and then my mom just side in Georgia.
Hey, so what pushed you to football? I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy that you wanted into football at first, just because of how many players football, how many players Miami breed for football. But what I mean, what was it that pushed you there though? Ultimately,
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. I started playing because my brother was playing. I got a brother that's like 23, so we like 2 years apart, and me and him was just always doing this. I was always trying to do whatever he was doing, and he started playing, so I started playing, and it just went from there. Like my first time ever playing ball, man, I was like I was a big boy. I was like right guard. I was on the line. He was at running back. I swear, I was
I
blocking
can't even imagine that,
for
bro.
my big brother. I swear, I was blocking for my big brother, and then he was getting all the love, scoring all the touchdowns, getting all the the glory and fame. So I was like, nah, I want to score touchdowns too. So that next year, I lost weight, and then I started playing quarterback for him. And then we just, it just went from there.
Dynamic
hell
duo.
with
That's
that,
fine.
but
You ever play with your
Nah,
brother
facts.
there?
We played each other. We played with each other all through, travel ball, middle school, high school. It stopped at high school.
that's what. Yeah, that's fire though. And that's fire. I ain't gonna lie. That's hard, Joe. Just for you to see that, and then transition your body, because you go from right guard to quarterback. Boy, that gotta be a good little
That ain't an average
transformation.
jump. Yeah, for
I
real.
ain't gonna lie, I was always kind of chunky, man. I like to eat. I love to eat. My nickname as a kid was Hamburger. For real, I'm trying to eat. For real.
No
Man.
cap.
Hey, so what's some advice, saying that you could give to, saying where you at right now? I always try to kind of have guys in your position talk to the younger guys that's gonna be in your position one day. When you getting recruited in high school, you ultimately ended up choosing UCF out the gate.
Yeah.
But what's something that what's some game that you give to the younger generation, dealing with that recruit process? Because right now, most of our show is tailored towards the high school athlete.
Okay.
So give them some insight, you could talk, kind of more so your early experiences before you moved around, and then we'll get to that part, but just in that process first.
Yeah, I would just say, man, like a lot of these kids, I don't want to say kids, I'm not too old in them, but a lot of like these high school recruits, stuff like that, they fall into the big school name and like all that stuff. You can't pay attention to how big the school is and what they did and what they did here. You know what I'm saying? Because like those are the type of recruiting pictures they're gonna throw at you when you on campus, stuff like that, trying to reel you and your family in. But I was always good to see past, all that stuff because everybody gonna lay out the red carpet. And what you gotta realize, and you gotta say to yourself and ask yourself, and then pray to God and just be like, hey, look, if I was to get hurt today, or if anything was happening to me, are these people gonna continue to take care of me because of who I am and continue to help me grow as a young man and help me get my degree and help me, succeed past, football and life and stuff like that. So I looked at it in that aspect of it. And then I looked at it in a way of like, I wanted to play. I don't care about this school, that school, that. I was trying to go wherever I could get on the field as soon as possible and make a name for myself. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of dude I am. I don't care what school it is, who we playing against, what's going on. If I get on the field and get an opportunity, then I knew I was going to make a name for myself and show the world what I can do and who I am. So those are two of the things that I went by. My family didn't really have a pick or a part C in what I was, like my decision because it's my decision. So I ain't let my parents pick. I ain't care about all the hype and how big the school was. or what was going on. How can I get on the field? How can I be developed on and off the field, not just as a player, but as a young man?
Nah, that's 100, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Both, it's crazy that you said both of those things, because that's two of the main things we preach to these kids, bro. Like, one, it don't matter where you go, bro. If you good enough, they gonna find you.
That's
If
facts.
you out there hooping, they gonna find you. And two is
Yeah,
like, football is not the end all be all, bro. So who there for you, or who gonna look out for you when football not there? When I
yeah,
ain't out there on the field scoring 3-4 touchdowns, who gonna be the ones in my corner trying to make sure I'm still good? Like,
yeah.
so you know what I
That's
mean? You
real.
having that mindset going into school, like, I mean, ultimately that's where you at now, and that's the reason why you there.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And why you went from Boston College, that, you know what I mean? Boston College is always a hard school, like we talked about, playing hard, but for you to go turn them boys up like that, it's a reason why, you know what I mean?
Facts.
So
Yeah,
that's
nah,
that's
because Boston
definitely fire.
College, when I was at Florida State, we played against Boston College, and Boston College known for just playing tough. Like,
Yeah.
them motherfuckers just play hard, bro. But like, you took them to a
Nah,
whole other level, bro. Like, you really put Boston College on the map to where
yeah.
y'all was in the top 25 at one point last year.
Yeah.
I thought so. I thought so.
Yeah. Most definitely.
And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, top 25 in today's
Yeah.
college football ain't no little thing. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it was
At
a big
all.
moment for us for sure.
So
So
talk
talk a little
about
bit
that
about your time
transition.
there. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
about to say. Like,
Cause you first you started off
fact.
at UCF, and then you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
man.
you had a little journey, man.
Yeah. BC, man, I loved it. I ain't gonna lie to you. For everybody that's gonna see this, watch it, like, I love Boston College, man. Those people over there was great. Like the networking from, just being able to meet and shake hands and speak to all type of different people. It was crazy. Like even sitting in class and you don't know who you was gonna be sitting next to or talking to in there, and just building those connections,
Fire.
and I don't want to say networking. I want to say building those relationships in life was just, it was big for me there. You know what I'm saying? And I love the city of Boston. It was beautiful. It was nice. I enjoyed it. It was cold, but I enjoyed my 2 years. My 2 years there, man. I'm not gonna lie. I don't regret not nan bit about it, about being at Boston College or Boston at all. I thank those people for everything they did for me, and that's why I'm at today.
Yeah, nah, Boston got a real sports media driven
Oh,
Yeah,
fan
yeah.
base.
they love their sports, man.
Celtics,
I
the
would say that.
Oh,
They
yeah.
Patriots,
love
like
their
they ain't
sports,
going for
man.
none of that, boy.
What? Them
They,
some fans right there, boy. I tell
they
you.
behind it. I'm telling you, my agent
Yeah,
from up there, bro,
To the
he
wheels fall off
diehard
too.
sports fan, bro.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
To the wheels fall off.
I
That boy
mean,
said it was
saying for
cold up there.
all they could add, I mean, they gotta be grateful, bro, because you left it better than you found it. You feel me? Like you took
Right.
to, like,
Right.
that's just facts. Like, you took them to the place they ain't been in a long time, bro. So like, you gotta give flowers when it's
Yeah,
due,
I
bro.
mean,
Like,
it was a bit of excitement, man. Like just being able to experience that and have those moments there, it was great. It was great. We lived, we lived it out to the fullest. But every
yeah,
good thing come to an end, man. Every good
Nah,
thing
for a
to come
fact.
to an end.
I ain't gonna lie, when you
like
got them sports fans like that, bro, they gonna always praise the ones that then came in there and then, you feel me, then
Yeah.
went
The real
left
ones
crazy.
their
know.
Like,
imprint, left their
yeah,
imprint.
like,
You feel me?
Yeah.
It's all
Hey,
about impact, bro.
hey, the real ones know.
Yeah,
right.
The real ones
it's
They
know.
definitely go
That's
listen,
all
because
that
you
matters.
know you got them bandwagons that's gonna be on there when you hot, and then some, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Something, you might lose the game, something fall off, or you lead. They like, all
Yeah,
right,
for sure.
nah. If they know for real, they locked in for real,
Nah,
bro.
yeah. The
So
real ones know. The real ones know. Just from a culture, experience, just from an energy, intensity, just everything. You know what I'm saying? The real ones really know what's going on. And, hey,
nah, fact.
right.
Hey, so speak on just your emotions, your energy, and stuff like that when you was ultimately leaving Boston College. Like, ultimately, you know what I mean, it's an exciting thing. You going to another school that's
yeah,
finna better your opportunities, but it's also a place that demoted you a little bit, and wasn't just, you know what I mean, another school. It was a place that you really was vibing with. You made some good connections and stuff like that.
yeah.
Like, what was your feelings behind that one?
Uh, I can't really hit on, what really happened out there, but leaving it, I was kind of in a dark spot, like in a dark place, because I've literally gave my all to that program, and I did everything I can to recruit, to help build that and make it better every single day. And just the way everything ended and how everything, kind of, took place was just kind of like, you know what I'm saying, just, a little heartbreaking. But a lot of people don't know what really happened to, make me decide to leave. You know what I'm saying? But, and especially mid-season like that. So I can't, and I don't want to put it out there like that because I'm grateful for everything they done for me.
Mm-hmm.
But
Right.
what was said and what was, what took place or whatever they was talking about didn't happen the way they said it happened. I know that for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
for
would
fact.
never quit on my teammates. I would never, just up and leave and do anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
For a child or me or a man, a young man, for just up and leave and to, I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? Something, really had to take place to happen. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You
But
Yeah.
know,
No.
it's that
Yeah,
famous
you know what
bruh.
I'm
quote that
saying?
people say, like, a wise
But
man once
also
said nothing
I
at
was
all,
banged
man.
up. You go back and watch that game, I think the last game that I played in against Syracuse, I was banged up. You know what I'm saying? I got banged up after the second, I think it was after the first half. It was like the first drive of the second half. And that's when everything just like went from there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But everything happened the way it didn't happen the way it should have happened, but everything happened for a reason and it happened for, for a great cause. Because now I'm where I always wanted to be. And I'm happy. And I don't gonna lie, I'm so happy. Like I haven't had a bad day yet, man. Like Tallahassee
Man.
and Florida State has been showing a lot of love, and the people in that building, the people that's just in this community, diehard fans, they love Florida State, love Tallahassee. And my goal, man, is to just get that back to where Florida State used to be. Get it back
Yeah.
to that standard of what these
Mm-hmm.
people used to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not here for no other reason. I don't care about. I'm blocking out all the noise. I don't care what's going on here, what's going on there. My job is to bring back Florida State football. It's to bring back and get these people what they used to seeing,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the only thing I care about thus far. You know what I mean?
Man, you
I
know
definitely
God make
feel like
everything
we
happen
in
for a
good hands
reason,
when it
bro.
comes to that, for sure.
Facts.
Hey,
God gonna make
it's
everything
crazy
happen for
because,
a
like,
reason.
you played against Florida State or you was at Boston College and you beat
Yeah,
them, and then now you at Florida State, so it's like, dang, you can't beat them. You got to join them. You
you gotta
feel
do.
me?
Might as
It's
well.
like, so,
Nah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
And then, with you being a Florida boy, you back in Florida again.
yeah. All
What
the
I'm saying?
vibes here. I'm
Yeah,
closer
bro.
to
Mm-hmm.
home. I'm just back with I'm back with my people, man. And
Yeah.
I'm excited and I'm ready to go to war with them boys.
You
What
gonna play
was
even better, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like,
Like, just scratching the surface, bro.
No,
What
facts.
was like going through that process of being in the portal mid-season, then you had to wait because we had Xavier Townsend on before, X from UCF.
Yeah,
Then saying he decided to leave UCF after their third game, so
yeah.
saying he had to wait. He talked to us about that, but when the portal hit, he said it was crazy. Like, what was some of your best recruitment moments when you was in the portal, and like how did that happen for you?
I ain't gonna lie, cause like since I was in like a dark little time, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of emotions going on and stuff like that. But it was exciting when I was just getting calls from this school, this school, this school, this school. And especially nowadays in the whole world of NIL and stuff like that. And not that I don't care about the money and stuff like that. That's not what I'm doing it for. But like it was just crazy and it was like a shocking experience that I ain't gonna lie, I never had. So it kind of it felt good. It brought that like the happiness out and my shine back. I'm like, okay, I
Mm-hmm.
got killed over here. And then these people still showing love and still like, we not worried about nothing what they talking about. Like, we
facts.
want you. Like we know what kind of player you are. We know what you're capable of doing. And your character, like we've spoken to this person, like we know what's going on for real, da da da. Most coaches even told me like they was like, oh, you handle this better than most men would. For me
Mm-hmm.
not to be able to go out there and say nothing and speak on it or, go through into the time and stuff like that. Cause I was having all type of media outlets, stuff like that, trying to get me to, speak on the situation, but I was just every day like, how can I be a pro? How can I, move like a pro? And I just that wasn't the best thing to do. You know what I'm saying? And my eyes, my mindset. But yeah, it was wild, man. It was a shocking experience. I was just thanking God that hey, I just put my faith in Him, and I was like, thank you, Jesus, man. Hey,
Yeah.
it was a blessing for sure.
He gonna see you
'Cause it
through it
was
every
fast.
time, bro.
Once you enter, you ain't
Oh
stay too
yeah.
long.
Well, once I heard, Gus Malzahn was getting a job at Florida State, it was a done deal. That's been my guy since high school. That's
Yeah.
I'm one of those. I'm a loyal guy, and I show you know what I'm saying. It's that that relationship and just that trust factor and that bond and that chemistry that we built from high school to UCF and through college, and now I'm back with him. So I was like, yeah. When he caught, man, when they was like, oh, I wasn't
It's
worried
up.
about what nobody else was talking about
It's
at
up.
all. I canceled
Yeah.
every visit, all that. I went to Florida State first.
You already know what time it
Coach
was.
Malzahn, a real one. Yeah, Coach Malzahn,
Yeah,
a real one for
a
sure.
lot of respect and a lot of love, and to him, man. Hey, he's definitely been a father figure, a leader, great coach. He just, especially now, he ain't the head coach no more. He's just office coordinator. He's been able to give me his all,
Yep.
feed into me and give me everything he's able to give me. So I'm just grateful and blessed to have the opportunity to be back with him, and excited to help him and help each other, thrive in the near future.
That's what when I was up there, I was talking to him. He was saying like we was talking in his office, and he was like, man, like not being the head coach has just allowed me to like just fall in love with just coaching again. Like, what I'm saying, being like involved with the day to day, like, say Coach Malzahn, a quarterback guy, you know what I'm saying? But
No, for
you the
sure.
head coach, you gotta be quarterback, you gotta worry about defense.
Everything.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just glad I get to just focus on just offense. I was like,
Yep.
that's when he had his best too.
Nah,
He could
yeah, for
focus.
sure.
He could just sit there and focus on one thing, bro. Like, and it's crazy, man. God put us through trials sometimes, bro, just to see how we gonna react to it, see how we gonna handle it. And once we passed that test, like you did, you feel me? You took the high road with everything that was going on, and you see how He blessed you, bro. Like,
For sure. That's the best way to say it right there.
yeah,
It's always gonna
That's
work
the way
out
to look at it.
regardless. One thing I learned through my journey, and like nobody can convince me or not, like man don't ever get the final say. Like, bro, it's been so many times that I feel like I should have never made it to the places I've been, but like you kind of look back, and every time something bad happened, a bigger door ended up opening.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? Man may think they finna crush you, but like, boy, God just gonna level you up that much
for
more.
sure.
You feel me? Like,
every
He only
time.
do what's right. He only do what's right.
as long as you live it right, you gonna be all right. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
That's
that's
it.
all that comes
So,
down to for real.
It's all gonna
at the
come
end of
out
the
to
day, he's
eventually.
gonna do what's right.
Facts. It's all gonna come out eventually. And you touched on it a little bit, man. But what does it feel like just being that starting quarterback at Florida State? You know what I mean? Like you said, it's a lot of lineage that came through there. You feel what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
remember being a kid just watching that Jonah boys come out on a white horse, put the stake in the middle of the field. Like you
Nah,
feel
for
me?
sure.
Yeah, they be
Like
they be lit it
Man,
up.
it's a dream come true. Like, just to be able to I ain't like that's what I'm saying. Like, I ain't gonna, I'm one of those that block out everything. I don't care what nobody's saying, but just to be, I'm in the moment. Like,
Yeah,
just to be a quarterback at Florida State, like, man, I'm living a dream.
fact.
I'm living like everything that I prayed the other day, and I was talking to God the other day, and I was just I started tearing up a little bit because I was crying. I was like, look, everything that I ever prayed for, ever asked for, I have it. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I just got to meet him halfway. Now I got to do my part.
Right.
He's put me in position to get where I want to be and to excel in life. Now I just got to meet him halfway and take care of business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just living in the moment right now, man. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be here. I'm just so excited to be a part of this team. I always been a Seminole fan. My cousin Devontae Freeman played there, won a national championship.
Shout out
My
to that boy
family
Free
went,
Bands.
man, what? My family went to Sally, Florida State. I'm 2 hours from the crib. Everything it just feels so right.
Winning.
It snowed for the first time in Tally in a long, long time. Snow fell on top, washed away all that happened last year in a couple of years, man. It's a new season this year. We got new new staff, new players, new everything, man. Everybody keep on about 2-10 and the ACC championship and the national, all that crazy stuff.
That's
We're gonna
it.
focus on what's going on right now, and we're gonna
Mhm.
get it done for the fans and for everybody that that's out there rooting for us and supporting us.
That's crazy. Free bands, your I didn't even know that was your cousin, man. That's even crazier, bro. Free
Yeah,
free
pretty much.
hosted me on my official visit to Florida State, bro.
Yeah,
Oh
That's
God, him,
crazy.
that's big
Carlos,
cuz.
and
We
Wilder.
grew up right beside each other on 80, 56,
That's
56.
crazy. That's small
In
world,
Miami.
boy.
That's
Yeah.
fire. I ain't gonna cat as fire.
Hey, so y'all in spring ball right now, man. The first
Nah, for
one,
sure.
how it's been? How y'all? I seen the first practice. I seen y'all was looking good. I seen
Yeah.
a lot of plays being made. Y'all, the receivers going
Yeah.
crazy. Y'all got crazy height out there.
Nah, for
Running
sure.
backs
We
looking good.
yeah, this we just got done with practice like 7 or 8. We got like 8 more. Um, spring ball all about just seeing what you got and seeing what you need and seeing where everybody at. You know what I'm saying? That's all spring ball is about. We just trying to build that foundation of the offense and defense because two coordinators. So everybody just trying to get the feel for each other and just continue to build those bonds and those chemistry and try to mesh together as a team and come together. You got new guys and new guys and new. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
spring all about just coming together and just meshing together and just to see where we at. But so far, I like it. Man, we've been battling, we've been competing. It's probably one of the best teams by far that I've ever been on in my whole entire life. With some of the skill, just some of the athletic
Talent. Yeah.
skill and talent that we
Yeah.
have that they've been able to put around me. It's been crazy. Like I've never played with some of these skill types in my life, and I'm excited just to see what we can do on Saturdays. Because right now we just building and get what but it's gonna
Foundation.
be man, what this gonna be scary.
Yeah.
He
It's gonna
said
be
it's gonna be
scary.
crazy. I
Yeah,
already
that's
know.
gonna be crazy. Ain't no way
Hey,
you're gonna be able to stop all of us.
with the new transfer portal, bro, it's similar to NFL, like just the way guys come and go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Teams are gonna be because used to be just college. You're gonna bring in a couple of guys each year, but now with the transfer portal, it might be a whole new set of dudes, basically. Like what I mean, coming in there. So just talk about that new dynamic. You talk about new guys, new skill sets around you. Just how is that dynamic and just building that brotherhood. That's all it's about in that
Yeah.
locker room, that camaraderie, because that's what it's ultimately gonna come down to.
Ain't gonna lie, like it is what it is with all that stuff. But like once we get together on the same team, and we be able to get in the same locker room and I get around you, I know you ain't got no choice but to fall in love because I'm just one of those real dudes that's gonna care about you. I'm gonna love on you and I'm gonna coach you and I'm gonna be on you and try to get the best out of you. Like right now, like I try to hang out with all the guys. I try to hang out with I don't care what position you play. Like I make sure I'm treating everybody just like you my starting right tackle and my starting left tackle. Like we all hang out together. That's one thing I love. Like just thus far from the summer, or I mean the spring and winter workouts and all that stuff, man, I feel like we known each other for 3-4 years.
Yeah,
That's how
like
That's
that.
close. That's
that's
how
what you
close the
need.
guys is. Like,
Yeah.
don't get me
Facts.
wrong. Now, it's some competitive edge that guys. Oh, they did this, or we did. You know what I'm saying? That we go back and forth like that. But that's what brothers do.
Right.
If you ain't doing that, then you ain't bonding, you ain't connecting, and building that chemistry.
I'm
But
telling
thus
you.
far, man, I ain't gonna lie. I like what I've been seeing. I ain't gonna lie. It looked like a brotherhood to me. If you
That's
walk through
a
that locker room and you see us, you gonna be like, oh yeah, these boys locking in and clicking for sure.
that's the ultimate trait of a QB, though. You know what I mean? Just being that ultimate leader, bringing everybody together, even when everybody from different walks of life, different
Nah,
schools,
for sure.
different areas of the world. You know what I mean? I was talking to one of my guys I trained the other day, and I was just telling him from my rookie year to my second year in the league, like I went from the Eagles to the Raiders, and it was a big difference in the teams in the locker room. And I could tell while we was winning on the Eagles, and I could tell while we was losing on the Raiders.
Facts.
Like it's
People don't really
cliques in the
understand. They
Raiders.
think it's the X and O's and all that, but that's
Nah.
really
No.
what it come down to. Are you willing to go out there and lay it on the line for me? If you make a
Facts.
mistake, like as a quarterback, like people don't understand what the word leadership really means. As a quarterback, the leadership means being a servant, putting others before you. You know what I'm saying? If I put you before me and I'm getting, you know what I'm saying, and you're gonna be you're gonna be so sad and so mad at yourself that you let me down. That's how I
Right.
want
Right.
it to be. When we go out there on that field, I want you like, I don't want to let him down. Like, there's no way I'm gonna let my quarterback down right here.
Facts.
Because
So I'm
our
gonna get him everything
relationship
I got.
is like this. You know what I'm saying? So, and if that's people don't understand, man. It ain't about X and O's. It's all about if you willing to go out there and give me your best and your all every single play.
Facts.
For one common
For
goal.
60 minutes.
Yeah.
Can you do that? Can you lock in and just give me your all every single play?
That was the one defining thing that, being on that 2013 national championship team, that whole team was legendary, bro, just athletically. But boy, it like you said, boy, everybody was willing to give it up for the cause, bro. It wasn't.
That's all.
And I'm even thinking about Jameis right now to the point where like he helped me move in my apartment, and I play quarterback. Coming in, you feel me? Like that's how like unselfish that whole team, bro. Like like you said, servant.
We competing and we going at it every day, but at the end of the day, man, we won. We all got on the same jersey. We all try to get to the same place and get to the same goal. Iron sharpens iron, a friend sharpens a friend.
You can't do everything by yourself. Whether we in the same position or not, I might need you. Like I might need. It might be a time out there in the game.
I'm the guy, or Brock, or Kevin, or whoever the guy is. If I'm on the sideline, I'm gonna be. Hey, look, did you see that look? Did you get that look? Hey, they playing quarters. Hey, alert that post next time we go out there and run this play. Oh, watch that in. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving feedback. I'm trying to. I want to play. Don't get me wrong, but I ain't never praying on nobody downfall or anything like that. I'm trying to help and inspire and trying to give you my insight and what I see.
Hey, cause think about this, right? Y'all both quarterbacks, but shit, what if you got an ankle sprain middle of the game? He got to go win the game. At the end of the day, we still got to win the game as a team. Like, so you feel me?
Like, we got to win.
It just you just never know. Nah, yeah. We're going.
Can't handle that shit.
Knock on the wood now. Knock on the wood.
Knock on that wood. We ain't talking. What's he talking about?
Oh man, hey man, talk to us about Coach Mike Norvell, bro. Like, I met Coach Norvell 2 years ago at the coaches convention, and I thought he was super chill, laid back. So I just, I thought he was just a chill coach. Then I pop up to practice. I pop up to the facility. He yelling, screaming down the hallway at the recruits. Like, he running around 100 miles an hour at practice. Like, crazy energy, bro. And I was like, bro, this is contagious. Like, I like him that much more, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, it's so crazy because most head coaches, you don't get that out of them. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, he's a normal person. And that's what I love about him. If we like, how I'm gonna play for you and lay it all on the line for you, and if I can't trust you, or if we don't have that bond, you know what I'm saying, that player, coach relationship. But it's not even like a player coach. It's like a player, not say friend, but like,
I'm in it with you, like.
Yeah, like I'm in this with you. Like, we going on more together. You know what I'm saying? And you going on visits and stuff like that. And because my first time meeting him was really like, I was in the port, came on my visit or whatever, and I really like met him. And I'm like, there's no way he's like this all the time. Because, people just, the red carpet and act a certain way when you're on a visit. But he's like that every day. Like every single day. And I love it because I ain't gonna lie, I'm the same way. I be yelling through the hall and acting crazy, ask my teammates, but I ain't gonna lie. I got an edge on me that I ain't gonna lie, I'm telling you, I bring the juice and the energy.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy because, like, we similar. Like, I be doing the same stuff he be doing. And I just be laughing. I be like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like it. You know what I'm saying? But it be getting me fired up. Like, he get you ready to go. You're early in 6 o'clock in the morning. Hey.
Bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, I love it. Like, and then him, I ain't gonna lie, talking to you and stuff like that, getting you ready to just for life and like any situation, any moment. Like, he a real guy. He a real dude. Like, and that's what I love. He himself.
Yeah.
He himself.
Hey,
and I would
that's just going back to having that, people around you, whether it's gonna be football or not, somebody around you that's gonna make you the best you at the end of the day.
No bad days.
And allow you to be yourself too. Allow you to be yourself. That's the biggest thing, bro.
People don't understand if a coach and like a staff and just the you know what I'm saying, the whole place, the building, if they allow you to just be you and be yourself, oh my God, and just be happy. Oh,
sky's the limit. Sky's the limit, bro.
Come
on, that's why I love Tallahassee
together
so much, and that's why I love Florida State so much. They just let me be me.
Yeah.
ain't no dog leash on, ain't no none of that. Like it's be you. That's literally what he tell me. Be you, be the best version of you could be every single day.
Because that's what makes you
so
special.
we didn't already.
I'm in love with it.
We didn't already peep what you did at Boston College. You know what I mean? You talking about you being you now, so it's gonna be a whole nother level. What can the world expect from you this year? Like, what we're gonna get from you?
I want to say so much, but I'm gonna say very little. Just watch.
Just wait on it.
Okay, yeah.
Just watch. Hey, watch this. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey, watch this.
I'm ready to go play it out, bro.
What? No cap.
Yeah, man, got me lit.
Just watch this. That's all I'm gonna say. Watch this. That should be the video. Just watch this. Like,
just watch this.
With the
just
little
watch
sand,
it.
with the little sand emoji, the little timer. Stop playing.
Facts. Grab your popcorn.
Hey, I want to say so much, but you ain't gonna say nothing. Just watch. Just watch.
Talk about watching. Sean, go ahead. Let's watch it. Let me get a little inspiration.
On, man.
Let's cut on the film. I'm trying to see it.
Let's pull up the clips. Let's pull up the clips. Now this from last year, but this is a little, you know, a little teaser. If they might say.
Hold on.
Off
first play.
I'm about to say they starting at the 5. All right, hold on. What's your 40, bro? Because you got through the hole pretty quick.
Y'all watching some last year.
Hold on. That boy was already throwing up the Florida State. Hold on.
I bet dude, what was going on?
Peep the celebration.
They see the post. I'm trying to ask you Florida State. I went to Seminoles.
Yo, stop
Peep
playing.
the celebration. All right.
What's the is number 1 always been your number?
Nah, 12 is really my number. I just couldn't get 12 at Boston College because Matt Ryan retired it. And I just had one. And then I came over here and it was like, you know, Smart already had it. So I just had to get one. Yeah.
Oh, you was trying to get the 12?
Yeah, 12 really my number.
You can't go wrong with number 1.
Hey.
That come with a lot of weight too.
Nah, I know what I'm trying to tell you. So we cooling with it.
Yeah.
Put that one on your back.
I feel like number 1 give you a little bit of extra superpower, low key.
It's my little extra superpower.
When I first wore, I was like, man, I just feel different. Man. I always wore 5, but that 1, I don't know.
That one like, go crazy.
I always take it back to like when you be a little, you know, you going to the weigh-in lines, like you line up about but you the first one in line, like.
Facts.
You got to see me right now.
Nah, for
out
sure.
the gate.
These boys got all. First off, hold on, I ain't even peep. You playing Florida State this game,
bro? What you mean peep?
Nah,
you talked about the celebration.
That's all I was peeping. All I was peeping was the foreshadow in the celebration. I wasn't.
It's my foreshadow in the celebration.
I wasn't even peeping. He doing all this on Florida State slide.
I'm saying we on the same out of that. Bing.
That boy got Kyler Murray in that pocket.
Yeah, who you model? Is there anybody you try to model your game after?
Not really.
When I was watching you out there play, I did see a spring because you had scrambled first practice. I'm like, bro, he getting up out of there like Kyler Murray. Look, I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie. I watch a lot of LJ and Pat.
Yeah.
And then I watch a lot of like inspirational like Tom Brady videos because he was a great leader.
Yeah, Tom. And when you say, when you said about Coach Norvell, like that's what, you know, kind of that's how Tom Brady is. Like he's just a normal person, bro. Like he more hard on himself than he is on you because he just so busy pumping you up. You know what I'm saying? Like same
Facts.
guy, he do everything that the last man on the roster do. Like he don't separate himself. That's what make him such a great leader. Serving.
Hey, am I tripping? Didn't Xavier? Dang, what's his name?
Nah, that was
Baltimore.
That was Zay was gone already.
Zay Flowers, yeah. Oh, he was already gone.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was about to say, did he play for
That would have been crazy.
I just seen that 4. That's what made me think about
that would have been crazy if y'all two was on the same team.
Nah, that would have been crazy. A lot of people talked about that for sure. We just missed each other though.
Nah, that'd have been OD. Let's take it to this.
You just said
let's take it to this.
Go back, watch that last one.
Oh, hold on. Let me go back.
So I was about to say, bro, I like the placement. Like everything been
No.
located where
Let
it
that
need
play.
to
Let
be.
that play. Let that play. It's this one coming up. We got one coming up.
All placement been on point the whole
that's
time.
what I was about to say. He dotting the thing up. I had seen that little highlight on the.
We got one coming up right here for a second.
What you consider yourself, dual threat pocket? Well, obviously you dual threat, but like how like you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm mad and they be having the little skill traits.
People be like
placement away from the DB.
People be like
is
running
crazy.
and stuff like that, but I don't like to run. Like I only like to run around and scramble when nothing's there and the pocket break down. Like if I don't have to run, I don't want to run. I want to sit back there all day and throw the ball. But like if something break down, then I'm gonna just do what I do.
Right.
Nah, facts.
But, like,
that just make it even more lethal though.
That's just my skill set being able to do it. But like I don't really. That was it, yeah. I was just saying about that throw. But like I don't want to run all the time, so like that. Like I just do whatever the game and whatever presents itself.
Man, look at the location of the ball.
Right. Come on now. You can't put that in a better spot. That's right behind Buddy's head.
You can't defend that ball. Because he already got him beat so bad. He already running for his life. He beat.
Hey, hold on. What he say? What he say about that O-line?
Phenomenal.
That boy. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to them boys at Boston College, man. Them boys is thriving. Hey,
them boys built a wall in front of that man.
Shout out to my boy Logan.
Hold on.
Jack.
Hold on. We gonna run.
Drew, Ozzy.
I'm gonna stop this right here. Well, you about to let the ball go. What?
Them boys
that's
picture perfect, boy.
Hope I ain't missing nobody.
Covered
that thing Fort Boston up there, boy.
Yeah, Ozzy, Logan, Drew, June, Wayne, Jack, Mahogany, all of them boys. Hey, we had Kyle. We had some guys, man.
Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. This ball right here, because Buddy was running towards the safety low key. Come on now. Put him where he need to be.
Essential.
Put him where he need to be, in the box.
In a bags.
That's what I wanted to pull up real quick, though. That boy had
you got some more footage for me?
Boy had put a little highlight tape together.
Swag go crazy, too. Swag go crazy.
Had to see
important.
what it's looking like. Oh, trick. Had to see. Hey, you see the horse. And the face paint go
the
crazy.
arm angles.
Nah, I've been had a little Chief paint on my face. I don't know why I was doing that, but it's gonna look even crazier this year in that Florida State uniform.
Facts.
Yeah. Hey,
I want a picture right by the Chief and the horse with the same. I'm telling you, it's gonna look crazy.
Them Boston College uniforms y'all had with the white ones with the red like bandanas thing. That was hard.
Yeah. Nah, that was fine. I ain't gonna lie.
The bandana unis.
Man, it's. I feel like as a quarterback now, like a philosophy, like say I want to become a quarterback coach. So one thing I feel like that I would teach my quarterbacks is what I just saw a lot on that little clip. Is the off rhythm throws, bro. Like,
yeah.
At this level,
to make the easy throws.
That's what I'm saying. At this level, like me as a quarterback coach, I ain't really
Nowadays,
drilling.
You got these big guys up front that's running the same speed as you and moving like you. Hey,
yeah.
You ain't gonna be able to be back there.
Come on, nah. You know what I'm saying?
Like so uncomfortable and be
that's my philosophy. You know what I'm saying? I'm teaching the quarterback. Okay, boom. Yeah, you gotta have your fundamentals, but bro, 9 times out of 10, this ain't back in the day ball, but you gonna be moving. So them arm angles, like training that, like drilling that, because but you only, you know what I'm saying, you only gonna do what you do in practice in the game. So and that's like that's a trait that you gotta have, for real. Because if you get caught in a position you don't want to, nobody don't care. You gotta make the play.
For real. But you know it's crazy. When I played quarterback all the way through high school, that's how I used to throw. I never threw overhand. Like I never threw over the head. I used to always throw sidearm, bro, until I had caught tendonitis in my elbow, boy. I ain't gonna lie, that shit hurt so bad, boy.
Just because you're a midget, bro.
Hey, chill out. Ain't all midget, man.
Chill out, bro. It's okay, bro. It's okay. Hey, we
Get
about to
there,
hop
though.
into this next segment. And before we let you get up out of here, it's a game that we like to play with everybody. A segment called Overtime. We got a list of questions. We're gonna ask you, and then you just, saying whatever come to your head first, just go ahead and say that. Cool.
I'm answering them fast.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be like super fast. Just for whatever come to your head first. Some of them we gonna chop it up about, but most of the time it's gonna be a quick little this or that.
Better.
All right, so first one, who's your favorite all-time quarterback?
Tom Brady, for sure.
The GOAT of GOATs.
Yeah,
Ain't
I
go
just like
wrong
his
with that.
approach to the game. Like our playing style is not similar at all, but like just his mentality, his approach to playing football, and like whenever like people don't understand, like whenever it was time to make that play, his teammates knew he was gonna make that play, or they was gonna go down there and score, or go down there and score. So that it's just that mentality of it, and that aspect of it that I look at. Like I want that same confidence and faith that whatever his teammates had in him, I want have in me.
Yeah, no matter how much time on the clock, baby.
Right.
With Brady back there, baby, you
No matter
got
what
a
the
chance
score
to
is,
win,
no matter what's
man.
going on.
Trying to tell you.
Because you know what that do for the teammates, too. If you got that much
Everybody-
confidence your quarterback going to make the play, that put more confidence in me. I got to go get open because I know the ball might be coming to me.
For sure.
Like,
I
stop
experienced
playing.
that firsthand with Brady, bro. When he got to the Bucks, everybody at level just went up just because like he gonna be on point. So you like, I do not want to let this man down.
Everybody
like,
gonna fall in line. When if you
telling you,
been
bro.
your best and you been perfect and you been consistent, everybody else gonna fall in line and be consistent and be perfect.
No,
I
facts.
mean, nobody gonna be perfect, but
we're gonna strive for
Damn
it.
near. Facts.
Facts.
Hey, so critical moments. You're going to run a pass. It's 2 seconds left in the fourth. You got open lane, but you also got somebody that's about to get open.
I'm throwing it in. If I got somebody that's open, I'm throwing it.
All right.
It just depends, you know what I'm saying? It just depends on the like if he open and I got a chance to run it as well. Like if I'm rolling out and it's I'm gonna take that touchdown pass, man. Get my boy some, get my boy some glory, some
Y'all both winning.
I ain't gonna, Lamar Jackson that type. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna throw it to him. We're gonna score and celebrate.
That boy better not pull no whatchamacallit, what's the little tight end on Mark Andrews?
Oh my
Nigga,
God.
hot.
Man, what? You got to see me.
Got to see me. I just gave you the free.
See, and now one of the if it's that situation, but like he's an elite. You know what I'm saying? It happens,
That's like a
man.
once in a blue
It happens.
moon. Yeah,
It's just one day time. God had different plans.
Still rather have them than not.
But yeah, but we ain't worried about that in the moment. We're gonna be hot. We're gonna fight. We're gonna
Right. My God, what the
we're gonna think about that later. We ain't gonna think about it. Yeah, in the moment. We gonna want to fight, man.
All right, next one. So you done played in a couple different opposing stadiums. What stadium so far has been your favorite one to play in?
I'm gonna have to go Mizzou. I'm out to go Mizzou. We had a noon game at 12, and that rocking, boy. I ain't gonna lie
I heard
to you.
Mizzou was like that, though. I ain't gonna lie. I heard
We
Mizzou
played
was
at
like
12
that.
o'clock in the afternoon on a great day, great sunny day. All you seen was yellow. I swear. And Nick fans, the student six right behind our bench and everything. It was just like
jumping.
It was, man, what? It was off the chain.
Yeah, what was your favorite?
One time during the moment of the game, I started chanting with them. I was like, I was on their team.
That boy was in the moment for real.
Wait, they catch yourself. Hold on.
It was
What'd
crazy.
you say, Five?
I'm like,
what was your favorite stadium to play in when you was as an opponent?
Man,
or like one stadium that you remember, like, bro, this is OD.
Bro, we had went up and played North Dakota State, right? Them boys hadn't lost in the playoffs since the 90s. And mind you, they got a dome. Bro, it was about third quarter. The dome was so loud, my legs were shaking from the vibration. I wasn't nervous. We was winning. My legs were shaking from the noise. I said, God, but you couldn't hear. You couldn't hear the quarterback. You couldn't talk to your boy beside you. That shit was jumping, bro. I knew it was gonna be crazy pregame when we out there catching punts. The student section like, hey, Rashard, waving. I'm like, I'm waving. I don't know nobody up this motherfucker. Fuck, I'm waving.
They
Hella
play with
waving at
you.
right.
Boy, they trolling you.
I'm
But what
telling
they
you.
listen, they
They know
started
your
yelling
last
out.
name, they know your
They started yelling at
girlfriend
my
name.
homie girl. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. He out
Telling
there
them know your
dropping the punch. I
girlfriend
said, man,
name, they
get
know your
your shit
mama,
together.
boyfriend name, they know all type of stuff you don't think they know. You like,
Bro, they know everything, bro. Where
Craziest
you was
game
at,
I ever been
Bob?
a part of when I was at state, bro. And it was my freshman year, the natty year, and we went to go play Clemson. That's when they still had Taj Boyd, Sammy Watkins. Like they had all of them, and they was, saying Taj Boyd was, saying he was
That
one of the
dude.
top quarterbacks back, bro. We went up there and slapped that shit early, bro. That shit was the most loudest game I ever been a part of. And then by the end of the first quarter, it was like 21-0. It was the quietest game I ever been a part of at the same time. But like just watching them come down the little hill and shit, like that shit lit. Like
Yeah. That's
I
something you
vibe
see on
with
the
Chris for
game.
sure.
Hey, so what's one of your best offensive stat games?
2023. Well, I had a game. Well, I would say it's out of 2023 against Florida State. I threw for like 305, ran for 154 touchdowns in total.
Ooh.
Or it was like number 3 team in the country. Or it was I played for the small school called Duquesne. I went 9 for 10, 250, passing yards and 4 touchdowns in the air.
Going to work, but put on a hard hat. It's time to go to work.
Hey, so what I'm saying, so we talked about it earlier, the swag go crazy. Where you get your inspiration, like with the swag from when it comes on the field, like
On the field?
mm-hmm. We go on the field and off the field now, you know what I'm saying? I know you be
Off the
dripping off the field,
I'm,
yeah,
I'm
boy.
more of a off the field. I'm more of a Stephon Diggs, the
Okay.
point guard for the Thunder. I forgot his name.
Shay,
SGA.
Shay,
Yeah.
whatever. I want, you know what I'm saying. I want to know. I like to throw. I like to, I like to throw it on. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
Like
you
I'm
got
different with it. But on the field, I ain't gonna lie. I don't really know. Like we ain't really Lamar don't really put on nothing. Pat, I mean, Pat got the basic quarterback drip. I don't know. I kind of switch it up by the game.
Whatever you
I kind of,
feeling.
it just depends on how I'm feeling. I know I don't win August 30th though.
Yeah. He
I don't
said
win August 30th.
that shit laid out on the bed like that.
What? Hey, that be waiting,
First
boy.
night before
First day of
school, man.
school. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
OV.
You
Yeah.
already know what time it is.
I'm trying to tell you.
I know you already spoke about it and you won throughout it. You feel me? So what's your thoughts on the transfer portal?
I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't know, school to school, stuff like that, but I like it. Just being able to give, young men opportunity because, everybody did first decision, everybody first chance ain't gonna be right. Everybody need a restart. Everybody need a do-over. That's just in life in general. Everybody need, a second chance and sometimes a third chance. So I like it. I think it's important that they giving, players the opportunity to be able to, get those opportunities to, get a second chance at life and a different start. So I look at stuff in that aspect. You know what I mean? I don't really look at, all the other stuff.
No, I definitely think, it's a lot of good about it. I think some people abuse it, but I think the way that you approached it, you know what I mean? You won. You got to ultimately where you wanted to be. You know what I mean? And I think that's the best part about it. We talked about it a couple other episodes with Five because he was probably one of the first people to, transfer out of his first school. So it's just now players got that power. It ain't all about just the schools.
So we got a couple quarterbacks going this or that. You got Vic or you got LJ?
Vic.
Okay. You going Pat or you going Jalen Hurts?
Hey, I don't even like that comparison. I say Pat versus Tom for real.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's at to at this point.
Jalen beat that boy in the Super Bowl. What you mean?
Yeah, but
that's one.
Yeah.
Tom
but you got
Super Bowl before.
You gotta think.
But hold on. But the type of person I am, I'm going my brother. I'm going Jalen Hurts. Like on some, you know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts.
That's what I'm at. That's what I'm at with it.
You know what I'm saying, Frank? Come on now.
I feel you. I'm with you. I'm
We
with
gonna do
you.
it like that.
Yeah,
Hey,
you gotta.
that boy Jalen Hurts now, he done I just man, I love I ain't gonna lie. Matter of fact, this the other day I watched a motivational video about him. Man, his story and what he went through
It's the way
and
he
how
went
he
about it.
overcame it.
Right. It's the way he went
And
about it, bro.
man, that is a man that I look up to. He's a quarterback. I'm not gonna lie, he's one of my idols. Just by his not just by his story, it's by how he overcame everything that said about him, everything that happened to him, all type of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like this man had one of the greatest and lowest times of college football. And then then got to the league and still didn't, wasn't a guy right away. And thrived through that and earned the GM and the coach trust and all that. And then man, Super Bowl champion.
Yeah.
Nah,
I
facts.
love and I respect and hey, everything to him, God bless him.
Definitely
Like,
earned
I
that
looked
one.
up to that boy right there for sure.
Nah, that is 100 though, because that boy definitely
about doing it the
overcame
right
a
way.
whole lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about doing it the right way. All right, so Shar added some new ones. We still with the quarterback race right now. We going Justin Herbert or Josh Allen?
Josh Allen for sure.
I like Josh. He did definitely perform, but
Yeah. Josh Allen for sure.
Yeah,
He
Justin
showed his
Herbert
work.
got a big arm, but I feel like that's kind of like Josh Allen gives you a little bit of best of both worlds.
I don't
I
really
feel like-
watch Josh. I don't really hear nothing too much about him and stuff like that. I don't know if it's just his team, it's him. I don't know. But I know Josh Allen been hooping. He's been handling business.
Yeah,
sure.
nah, that's definitely 100. So last one, who you got? Jaden Daniels or we going CJ Stroud?
Ooh. Oh, that's a good one.
That was a good one, Shar.
That's a good one.
Kudos. That was a nice one.
I ain't gonna lie. CJ, he did some good things.
Yeah.
And JD, he done did some amazing things on the Washington Commanders.
Yeah.
So
You got to throw that in there.
no, man. Hey, I'm gonna have to go with.
Think about it.
I'm gonna have to go with Jaden Daniels just because we got a similar game. Like he can run around and make, make exciting plays and stuff like that. CJ more of a just, he gonna take what he did. You know what I'm saying? Like I respect Jaden Daniels' game.
I can't wait to see his second year, and then I feel like that'll be even clearer.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Kind of like answer that you could really kind of compare for real.
For sure.
Yeah. Because I feel like at the same time, right, CJ Stroud, they surround him a little bit. Jaden Daniels has some pieces, but he ain't really
made it work.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like them boys, they had
tight end.
Come on now.
You can't go wrong now. And
No, for
then
sure.
you know what I'm saying, Scary Terry.
Yeah.
So
they had some
still you gotta get them the ball. So
yeah.
And what the Washington Commanders had been looking like, and then they had basically a whole new staff. Like it was a whole new, organization there. So with him able to come in there that first year and do that, kudos, bro. Big kudos.
All right, last one. We gotta build your perfect quarterback. So we got a couple categories, and you just pick somebody that you like. You build your quarterback. I'm gonna take this from this person. I'm gonna take this from this person. Boom. So let's start off. We're gonna go IQ. We'll go deep ball. We'll go athleticism. We'll go
playmaking ability.
I say overall just game like playmaker. I just say like
come on, where we going first?
Let's go IQ. I feel y'all know
IQ.
this
I'm
one.
going Tom Brady IQ.
Yeah.
No question.
That's a unanimous decision.
No question.
All right, let's go. What I said?
We said D-ball.
D-ball. That's a good one.
All right, we talking about arm strength or accuracy?
No, we talk about like that, like accuracy.
I feel like it gotta be both.
Like,
yeah, I feel like it gotta
a
be
little bit of both.
Those a foot deep. I'm gonna go Pat. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
partner. Because when he had Tyreek Hill, he was laying that thing out there.
Right.
Oh man.
Right.
He was, and it was with accuracy. It was
Yeah.
precise.
Even with Xavier Worthy this in that Super Bowl, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
true.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go Pat.
All right,
Pat
now
Debo.
I'm gonna give you a part B to that. Now, take the deep ball out of it. Let's just say just overall accuracy.
Strength or just accuracy?
Just accuracy.
that's just around the whole field, just anywhere.
Yeah.
Tom Brady.
Yeah,
Tom
I'm about
Brady.
to say it.
Tom Brady accurate.
Yeah.
Easy.
He accurate.
Easy.
He accurate.
I mean,
like
and his
even
touch is
like just throwing
outstanding.
to the people throwing to the people that he was throwing to that really weren't creating all that separation that was putting it like he was
Right.
making their job easy, hitting them in, wherever they can put their, you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
man.
Right.
Yeah, Tom Brady.
All right.
People don't even know
athleticism.
Edelman was a receiver. I mean, was a quarterback.
I knew that in college.
Yeah. Yeah, would you
Let's
say
go
5? Athleticism?
Athleticism. Yep.
We're gonna go Kyler Murray athleticism.
I like that. I like that for
All
sure.
right, athleticism. What I'm missing, Shard? Athleticism.
Overall playmaking ability.
Overall, like playmaking ability. Yeah.
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, LJ.
Yeah. And then I think I already
like frame too, like size, and then
Yeah.
I do want to do like arm strength, like because it's a couple.
Arm strength.
Yeah.
Probably go Joe Milton.
Okay. All
I
right.
didn't even think about that.
I ain't heard that name in a yeah. I'm about to say.
Yeah.
A bazooka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
RPG.
That boy got a bazooka,
No
boy.
cow.
When I see that boy throw the ball, I'm like, goodness gracious.
Launch it. I ain't gonna lie. What's his
Yeah.
name from the Colts too? What's his name? Anthony.
Oh yeah, Anthony Richardson.
Anthony Richardson.
Yeah, he got an arm
Boy,
too
Joe
for sure.
Milton, he got a bazooka on him though.
And then overall,
But just
you said
body
LJ
build.
already, yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
frame.
A good body fit. Like I'm gonna say like Justin Fields.
All right, yeah, he a running
got
back. If
Justin-
we be honest,
Well, we got Justin Fields body frame with Kyler Murray athleticism. Cause I don't want to be too big and too tall. Like
Yeah.
6'3". You know what I'm saying? We got Kyler Murray athleticism. We got Lamar Jackson playmaking ability. We got Tom Brady IQ.
That's a motherfucker now.
Like
I'm
That's a
telling you.
motherfucker.
Hey,
With the
Come on
Tom
now.
IQ, yeah.
What?
That boy a Hall of Fame first ballot.
and we're gonna go Mike Vick with the left arm. Man, just
Go, yeah.
Stop playing.
I'm trying to tell
Stop
need it,
playing.
right? We can go lefty.
you. Yeah.
Go lefty with it. He
Everything
might throw.
look-
He
I
might
wish I
throw
was
with
a
his
lefty,
feet.
Bro. I feel like everything look better as a lefty, bro. Like
Man, that spot would be so.
tell you,
It'd be like a bullet.
I be
so
jealous
tight.
of lefties, bro.
Yeah, they throw natural tight spines.
Hey man, that's crazy, man. Hey bro, what can all the people follow you on the socials at?
I think my IG just Tommy Casto _. And then Twitter is just Tommy, I think _Casto. And if you want to find me, just Tommy Casto on everything. From Snapchat to TikTok to whatever, just Tommy Casto.
I mean, bro, man, we appreciate you for, hopping on with us, chopping it up with us, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely looking forward to watching you this year bring us Knowles back to the top. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you can handle everything that comes with leading that team back to where it is. I believe that you're going to get us back to where you said that we belong. And, you know what I'm saying? Just seeing you in person play, I'm pretty confident in making that statement. So can't wait to come watch you personally. Wish you a healthy season, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Do what you already know what you can do, brother.
For sure. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, no, definitely appreciate you popping on, bro, taking the time,
Appreciate
especially during
y'all
spring
having
ball.
me. That's all
a
good.
few minutes for sure just on the off day, bro. That's
That's
major
all
love.
good. I'm just telling, man. Appreciate y'all for inviting me on, be able to express some of my feelings and be able to just talk to the people and just let them know what's going on. And it's good. I always be able to speak a little bit on certain things. So appreciate y'all.
Oh, bro. That's
Absolutely,
what
brother. I can't wait to see you ball,
created.
man.
I wanted to create a platform, you know what I'm saying, for, you know, so everybody always think you gotta wait till the pros to be able to have a store. And I'm like, we all got stores from the beginning, bro.
Yeah.
So we wanted to create our platform, you know what I'm saying, give y'all boys a chance to get in front of y'all stories, tell who y'all are as people.
No, for
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's all we here to do on Mud Talk. But appreciate y'all for tuning in on another episode of Mud Talk. Y'all know where to find us on all the socials. Wherever you at, we at.
At AHOTM_, man. You know how it go. If you're rocking with us, tap in. If you're not rocking with us, tap in, man. You know what it is.
Y'all know the slogan. We leave it with you every time. Can't cheat the grind.
And you got to put in that time.
1,000 hours out the mud.
Until next time, man.
Love y'all.
Take it from me.
That's